Our season is over. The SWAC season is over. We just beat Arkansas Pine Bluff, and because of that, we got another big commit. We got Leon Hill coming all the way from California, all the way from the West Coast. He's bringing his talents to the Gump Town. He has average potential and good discipline. Hopefully he won't give us no trouble. We're still up in the air whether or not we're going to redshirt him or not, because remember, we still have William Dorsey. He's doing good things. We still have the likes of Sykes and the likes of Lawrence Martin. So we'll see what happens with that in the offseason. Let's look at the rest of the scores, though. Jackson State beat Grambling State 34-24. Southern loses again to Florida A&M 56-35. Alabama A&M fumbles the bag. They lost to Mississippi State 30-27. So with that being said, the Texas Southern Tigers, with a victory over their arch rivals Prairie View, are going to Detroit. They won 37-31 in overtime. What a way to end the season. Meanwhile, over at the MEAC, South Carolina State lost to Southern Miss. Iowa all over Tennessee State. And Howard loses to Indiana. Despite that, though, Tennessee State is no doubt the winners of the MEAC once again. So let's look at the BCS rankings. You see they have Florida and Oklahoma projected to go to the national championship game, right? As you go further down the list, you will see that the Alabama State Hornets are still not getting the respect that they deserve. So you see Virginia's number 9. Alabama, a team that we destroyed. We crushed Alabama. They're ranked ahead of us. We're at number 11. Alabama's number 10. We beat them by what, 40? And they're still ranked ahead of us? So you see Louisville at 12, Texas Tech at 13, Tennessee at 14, and then LSU at 15. So I don't know about that one. I don't agree with that. So the Florida A&M Rattlers, they take the offensive defensive SWAC players of the week with Marcus Jones going off against Southern, and then Chris Ford going off with 2 tackles and a pick 6. Marcus Jones had 389 yards and 5 touchdowns. Look at the MEAC though. Darius Wade of South Carolina State, a kicker at that, 4 for 4, a longer 52 plus an extra point. Andre Cameron for the Hampton Pirates, 10 tackles, 2 for loss, 1 sack, and 3 forced fumbles. Dang. So these are the final standings for the SWAC in Season 4. Texas Southern wins the East at 6-2 in conference play, 7-4 overall. Alabama A&M ended up coming in 3rd place because they lost to both Texas Southern and take that back. I forgot. I know they lost to Mississippi Valley State. So Alabama State, they win the West once again, 71 conference play, 10-2 overall. Thank goodness Southern kept losing. Now don't be alarmed. We just simulated week 15. South Carolina State was the only HBCU that played, and they lost to North Carolina. But you see Willie Duncan and Preston Williams were named MEAC Players of the Week. So now conference championship week is set. We got Texas Southern in Detroit for the MAC SWAC championship game. That should be interesting. Because remember, we're going up against Jamal Charles. Yeah. So SEC championship game. Florida, the number 1 team in the country, is taking on the Alabama Crimson Tide. For the Big 12, you have Texas A&M taking on Iowa State. Number 4 versus number 3. And then the ACC championship game. The Miami Hurricanes take on the North Carolina State Wolfpack. And then for Conference USA, the UAB Blazers go down to New Orleans, Louisiana to take on the Tulane Green Wave, one of the coolest nicknames in college. This week's going to be crazy. I can't wait to see the results. So, once again, we're going up against the Texas Southern Tigers. And you see that the MAC SWAC championship game will feature the 3 best running backs in the conference. You have Justin Chambers, you have Gene Speedy Singleton, and you have Jamal Charles. You know, Kansas City Chiefs, Denver Broncos, that Jamal Charles. So that concludes this edition of The Steam. We'll see y'all in Detroit.